Welcome back. We got war number 11 in season 35. So we're starting off on path 1 with Nimrod, Magneto, and Archangel. I do screw up the beginning of this one. Not the greatest. I did speed up these fights a little bit just because there are 13 fights. They were taking quite a while. Here, I pushed him to too many prowess right away, gave him the unblockable. Got clipped by the special one, then forgot that he was still unblockable. It wasn't just the unblockable special, but he was still unblockable for a few extra seconds, so it took a combo. Now we got to play smart the rest of the way, which is fine. It's just going to cost us some potions. We get to the big special too and try to melt down Sauron as much as we can. We got Nimrod for a couple other fights, I believe, as well. So we're definitely going to have to heal him up. But we finish off Sauron. No problem, no die, no death. A solo is a solo, even if you screw up a little bit. Next up, we've got Abomination. So here, this is Abomination with masochism over time as well. So at the beginning of the fight, he's awakened, so he's gonna have a poison on him. So I will be able to parry right away, which is fine. And I'm not too worried about the regen here. It won't be the same as a mutant, but Nimrod with the special 2 will still be able to melt him down pretty good with those passive shocks. So I'm not, like at the moment, I'm just building to a special 2. I'm not as concerned, but look at the damage that we get from those passive shocks. Like 2,000 a tick there. It's great. That's like half his health, almost half his health right there. And then we're going to try and do the same thing again. Go to special 2 and melt him down. So again, there we go, big special 2. Nice decent amount of shocks. He's almost down. I think we end up going, I can't remember if I end up going with the special 1 or not. But there we go. Not too bad at all with Nimrod. Takes down this A-bomb, no problem. Yeah, with the special 1. All right, next up, path 2. We're going Nebula, APOC, and Cable. APOC here, we'll start with 4 charges against Jabari. This one is strike counter with power struggle, so we're only going to get a bar of power when Jabari crosses a bar of power. And because of strike counter, I want to throw that special 1 as soon as I get it to prevent, the strike counter fury from adding up. Evade that special 1, and then do the same thing again, either bait heavies, and then again push her over a bar of power, counter with my special, goodbye, finish with a full yellow bar. That was a great fight. Next we've got Void. We got Void here, strike counter, brute force, power focus 1. He does have a pretty long special 1. Sometimes I'm pretty good at countering his special 1, but the timing has to be really good here. But I do try it because I don't want to take any extra brute force damage. But it's okay. We get a nice big special 2. Of course, we take a little bit of a counter there, which is not really good because now we're going to get stuck. I don't want to get stuck taking any of his charges, but we get over the 10 hits there, so we're okay. And goodbye. Void just absolutely melted by Apocalypse. Next up, we've got Tigrup. We're going to take Tigrup with Apocalypse. She is a missed defender, and this node is a little tricky. We have the power start boost on, and again, this is the one where you take shock damage when the opponent has armor up. They're getting armor up every 10 hits for like 30 seconds. So now that the armor up's up, I can go ahead and attack in, and I get very, very lucky in this one. Tigrup decides not to throw a special, and so I'm like, okay, I'll throw another couple hits and another parry, few hits, parry, hit, parry, and then I went balls to the wall. She actually got to 3 bars of power. I didn't take her out, and luckily she turtled up and I could finish her off. Next, we've done this fight before, EMP, Burden of Might, Iron Man Infinity War. We've done this one with Nebula before, and I'm not great at reparrying. I did put this back to normal speed for this one. The key on this one is there's also every 10 hits is unblockable. right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep track of that. There you can see after my combo, I can get that first light attack parry in, and that's my move. I attack in and then do the quick parry to get that light attack instead of the medium, and I can parry that light attack and transfer over my shocks. So you can see here, I'm going to go ahead. I have to keep track at the same charge of the bubble shield charges, but again, I did the same thing. Attack in, the back off, get the first parry. And that's where I was feeling really good at this point. My health is looking really, really good. And here I'm sitting at 9 charges. So I'm going to block one, or I'm going to block, I was at 8. Now I just need to evade. So, okay, I'm waiting for him to come in. And right here, that does not count as an evade for some reason. And then he comes in. There goes my invulnerability boost. I get slaughtered right there. So I thought that was an evade, but I obviously, even if I slow that one down and go back, I don't know why it's not an evade. But it's just, I'm at the mercy of the game there. And now at this point, I've got 20 shocks. I just want to transfer them over. And I keep trying to do the same thing. Attack in. And then back off for the quick, I want a quick parry, and it's just not happening. So I'm trying as best I can here. I guess I could have gone for some heavy attack counters to also put some shocks on him. But at this point, there again, I screw up with the bubble shield charges. But I am just waiting it out. I got to play it slow, got to go with what my strategy was from the beginning. And I keep hitting into the block, trying to wait to see if he'll dash in really quickly so I can get my parry off. He goes for another heavy. My health is dwindling, and he keeps going for heavy attacks. And I'm just going to finally, at one point, get him to play nice here. Again, he's at 24 charges, so I'm not too worried at this point. Attack in. Finally, I get the parry. Now I'm just back off, back off, back off. Let the shocks melt him. Done. Happy with it. Love it. Great fight. Not the best, but again, solo's a solo. It doesn't matter. Now we're going to continue up path 2. We got Misty Knight here with strike counter. And, if I dash back twice, I'm going to get a disorient. Now, I should have practiced more. The first time Misty throws her special one, it is unblockable here, and I do get clipped, but I'm Apocalypse, I'm a beast, so I'm fine. So you can see here, but I've done it before, so I was confident that I could do it, and I'm going to push her to a special one again. This time, nice clean evade, no problem there. She's got some evades, but it's okay. We're picking up evade charges also. I'm totally confident with Apocalypse and barely lost any health. Next up, we got Nimrod. We heal up Nebula here, and we do the same fight that was missing from the previous Wars recording. Not exactly on the same node, but same idea. We're going to build up to 5 shock charges, the blue charges above me on the left. Once we're at 5 charges, we can continue to build up charges. We just don't want to parry. We can keep hitting in, build up to just over 2 bars of power. That is the trick with Nebula here. So we're just here taking hits on the block. It doesn't matter. We just want to get up to 20 charges, and we want to be a little bit over 2 bars of power. That's all we want to do. We're over 2 bars of power. We parry into special 2, 40 shocks, and look at the damage. Goodbye, Nimrod. All right, now we're on to path 1. We got Nimrod, for us, on offense, taking on Black Widow Clairvoyant here. I'm bleed immune, so I'm not worried. The only thing is she is a miss defender. So when I do get armor ups that disappear, I have to be, like when my buffs disappear, I have to be aware of the miss. So that's the only thing I have to be weary of, and I do not want to trigger evades, so I'm going to take special 1s on the block all day. I'm really not too worried about this. I want the big special 2s there. I didn't get the transfer over to the, he has 2 different modes. So there's the blue mode and the orange mode. That's the easiest way to think about it. And I needed in the orange mode for the shocks, and I did not get it over. So that's why I didn't do the big shock damage there on that special 2. So I got to build up to a special 2 again. This time I am going to make sure that the timer switches over. Then we get the big shocks. And again, just blocking specials. There she's got the miss. Luckily she did not counter me there. I know that was the only thing I was really worried about, was those, like, getting, as a miss defender, how many times is the miss going to trigger? But there we go. Again, blocking specials not to trigger decks. Build up to another special 2. Again, the miss one more time. But there we go. We switch over to the orange mode. And goodbye, Clairvoyant. Next up, we have a Sersi, and this is where Archangel starts to have some fun. So Archangel against Sersi here. It's buffet over time. I'm really not worried about this one. We're going to go in parry heavy. And then once we get the neurotoxins on, we just completely shut down Sersi altogether. And look at, this is just Archangel on his own. 7 neurotoxins, just absolutely melting Sersi. Take that special on the block. Goodbye so fast. That was an awesome fight. Now we're going to make Archangel a horseman. So you can see the little pre-fight is on there, the Horseman of Apocalypse. So now this one here is Thorns. It's bleed damage only if they have an armor up. And so he's got an armor up the whole time, so I need to be bleed. You see I've got bleeds on me, but I'm bleed immune because I'm a horseman. I can just parry heavy Captain America Sam Wilson, and I can absolutely shred this guy. Again, neurotoxins are on. We are just melting him away. I do not have to worry about the buffet. I don't have to really worry about anything. Archangel is just absolutely shredding this guy. Couple more parry heavies, and goodbye, Captain America Sam Wilson. Next, we go into the boss circle. We've got a Super Skrull on this annoying falter node. But again, we're going in with Archangel here. And we're going to do the exact same thing that we just did. It's a bunch of parry heavies and watch him melt away. So again, I was feeling really confident at this point. That's 12 fights so far. Unfortunately, the 13th fight is not going to go well. But you know what? Not every fight can be perfect, and not every season is perfect. But we've got lots of fights that we've done this season. And even with a few deaths here and there, I'm pretty happy so far overall. So Archangel completely shreds Skrull. Really happy with this fight here. Take that special 2 on the block and watch him melt. Now, this one here, I went Magneto against Mysterio on Conflictor. Now, I got screwed up against Doom on this one because of Mystic Dispersion. Here, the ability accuracy reduction does not kick in unless he is armor broken. So I can't miss him. So I basically have to play this fight stun immune. Okay, if I play this fight stun immune, I'm fine. But the problem is that playing him stun immune means he's going to throw a zillion rogue heavy attacks. It's very frustrating here. Also, before the fight, even I was going back and forth. What should I do here? I had an invulnerability boost on that he gets rid of there's another one of my invulnerability boost charges. He just throws so many rogue heavy attacks, and even if I were to throw a special 2, he's probably going to eat the armor break. So here I'm just kind of playing him going completely based off of just raw damage, that I could go ahead and get this guy down. That's what I felt like was probably the best option that I had. And again, if I just played around he clipped me there. There's too many rogue heavy attacks. Like I really wish I could have done a bit better on this one. There, he hits me again with a rogue heavy. Mysterio is just the AI with the heavy attacks is turned up to like 11 or 12 or 25, but it's fine. Now we've got the Fury. We're getting some hits in. Again, he throws like back-to-back heavies again. It's very difficult. I got him almost down. Was pretty happy with the way I played this one overall. There, even if he power drains me, I'm getting some willpower healing. Again, another heavy attack that we evade. And we almost have him down. He's at like 12%. But it's Mysterio. He's a difficult guy. He loves those heavy attacks. I get parried. The poison is on me, and now I'm pretty much toast. I throw a special one. We get him down to 8% before the poison takes me away. So I heal up, and I finish this guy off. Not the perfect war, but we got him down anyway. 13 fights, 12-1. Can't complain about it. See you in the next one, guys, for the last war of the season.